Greetings and welcome to Monster Legends for another special feeding episode. This time we're going to be feeding a fella whose cells I've had for quite some time. I actually have a lot of them, and up there in the upper right you can see there's a path for him, which means I'm going to get more. I might be able to actually rank him up to 110. I hope he's actually good. Alright, this of course is the Warrior. And the Warrior has lots of open rune slots. He's in good legions, and that's about it. He's a legendary, he's Earth. I have no knowledge at all of him. I'm guessing he's some kind of a tanky damage dealery type. I have no idea. I guess we're all going to find out right now. Alright, so I'm going to put him here until we find his final location, which hopefully is not the vault. Okay, that was bizarre. I don't know what was going on with his helmet, but that was bizarre. Alright, so where is our little fella here? This is a lying knock. We're gonna find something else for him. Maybe I'll call him Conan, right? Alright, this is the Warrior. He is a legendary, he's Earth. He's also immune to stun, which can be very useful in certain situations. A lot of Earth creatures are immune to stun. I think it's a higher percentage than others, though. I guess it has to do with Earth, right? Maybe their heads are made out of stone, right? And in this case, he's got a pretty sizable helmet, though. All right, let's check out his stats. His strength is okay. Remember, he's an older one. He had 3 evolutions there. He's actually probably pretty old. His life is slightly above normal, shall we say. So, you know, these days, everybody's got life, but in the old days, not so much. Speed is probably good for what he does. Nothing to write home about, though. Let's check out his initial skills. Dull Axe deals low physical damage, and Small Spear deals low earth damage. Okay, there's just like no extra text in there, you know, against one target, you know, something like that. But then again, why do we need it? Alright, so let's see what's going on with that special skill where his helmet seemed to take on a life of its own. This is the Hunt. Deals very heavy earth damage to all enemies, may give precision to allies, may apply damage boost to allies, may make all targets bleed. Okay, hopefully all targets are not allies, because we're doing a lot of stuff for allies and then we're doing stuff against the bad guys, I guess. Alright, that's interesting. It does damage, but it's also kind of supporty too. So I'd be very interested to see how his skills work out in regards to those things. The Warrior has been a lonely soul ever since he got lost from his friend Linus in the forest. Okay, Linus went on to develop an operating system, by the way. He's rich, just so you know. He still waits for him there. Good luck on that. Hunting dangerous creatures to kill time. If you welcome him into your community, you'll find that when you earn his trust, he's supportive and inspiring. Alright, so that's the thing. I'm wondering if he's going to be doing supporty stuff in addition to warrior stuff, because that special skill seems to point in that direction, and it does say supportive and inspiring. So I'm very interested to see how his skills work out. So let's first get him to his second evolution. And that's at level 4. Okay. He's looking kind of deadly with his spear and his shield. Alright, so let's get going with the skills. Okay, and he's like, yeah, war. Alright, let's get going with the skills. And they start at level 7. Rusty Shield gives 20% shield to target, may apply damage boost to ally. Alright, so he can give a shield and a damage boost. I'm guessing he can do that to himself as well. Not that I'm going to keep that skill to find out, right? Alright, so let's continue to level 10. Sharp Spear. Deals moderate earth damage, 50% chance of making target bleed. Okay, that's good. Making our targets bleed is a good thing. A 50% chance isn't, but making our targets bleed is good. Alright, so let's continue to level 15. Gargantuan Axe. Deals moderate special damage, 50% chance of stunning target. Okay, 0 cooldown. That's not so bad. We'll just throw that there because why not? All right, so bleeding, stunning, and shielding. Okay, that's what I'm seeing so far. So let's go on to level 20. Titanic Axe. Deals heavy special damage, may stun target. All right, we're going for a straight stun here, right? So obviously that's an upgrade of that, so we're going to put that there. That's a good one. Good damage, 1 round cooldown, stun. So that's not so bad at all. So let's continue to level 25 and his final form. Hard Shield gives a 50% shield to target, may give double damage to ally. Oh, that's 2 rounds of double damage. That's not so bad. I'm not going to keep that one anyway because the 50% bleeding. I like to keep buffs on the end just so I know where to look for them. That one's not so bad. I'd like it if he did that for the whole group. And there he is, his final form. Big shield with a big spike in it and a big axe. And yeah, Conan probably worked for him as a name, right? All right, so let's continue to level 30 because we want more skills. Sharp Spears. Deals moderate earth damage to all enemies. May make all targets bleed. That's not so bad. A little costly, but not so bad at all. Put that in the front. Making our enemies bleed is good. Very good indeed. So let's continue to level 35. Unbreakable Shield. Gives 40% shields to all targets. May apply damage boost to all targets. Alright, so here's the choice now, right? The choice being, do I keep this one, which gives a 50% shield, and double damage to one, or something that covers the entire group? I think I have to go with the group. I mean, the double damage is nice, but, I mean, being able to protect the entire group is just really very useful. Yeah, I'm thinking that's what I'm going to do. All right, so let's continue to level 40. Probably like 2 more left. Enchanted Axe. Deals very heavy special damage, 50% chance of making target bleed, 50% chance of stunning target, 50% chance of blinding target. That's a pretty interesting one. Well, I'm not keeping this one, right? So, I mean, that's a good one to have in association with this one, right? I mean, if nothing else, it's a good hit, right? So I'm just going to keep that there. That might be his final. I think we have one more left. So let's just see. Maybe it's an upgrade of something here. Hard Shield. We've seen that one before. And let's see. Level 50. Brutal Javelins. Deals moderate earth damage to all enemies. Destroys all enemy shields. That's good damage too. Okay, so that's a tricky one right there. Obviously, I'm not losing that one, right? Even though the new one does more damage. This one does bleeding, which is good. That's a single target stun. That could be useful. I might... Oh, wow, you know... Yeah, I mean, it is. It's a single target stun. Do I care about that, though? This one does more damage. It could stun. You know, I think I have to put this here. Because destroying enemy shields just can be really useful. If you have a General Atom who puts that 100% shield down, it can be really annoying. So I'm thinking, see, the question is this. Do I keep this one, the Titanic Shield, or the Enchanted Axe? I think I happen to like Enchanted Axe more. Yeah, it's only a 50% chance of doing the stun. But I mean, it also can do bleeding and the blinding. And it's a bigger hit. That's what's really resonating with me. It's a bigger hit. All right, so I'm going to put Brutal Javelins here. Okay, and I do believe that we are done, so let's just get him up to 60. And no. And finally, again, to level 60. And we've seen those. And like I said, I'm pretty sure we've seen everything, but yeah, Hard Shield, Titanic Axe, which is good. It's just I think I like the other one more. And they're both 1-round cooldowns, which is really very useful. All right, let's check out his final stats. Yeah, I mean, his strength isn't amazing, but he does seem to be kind of supporty along with that too, doesn't he? Again, he is an older one. These days, you know, that would probably be like 2,350. His life would be over, you know, 15,000, and his speed would probably be like 2,200 or something like that. It's just unfortunate that if you're an older one you're going to get left behind that way because they're making the new ones better in every way. But he's not bad. Considering what he is and what he does, he's not bad at all. All right, let's check out the skills, the ones that I selected, and let's see what I'm talking about here. All right, let's start with this one. Sharp Spears. Deals moderate earth damage to all enemies. May make all targets bleed. All right, so this is a group attack. It does the bleeding thing, which can be very useful. It's good torture effect. And it does decent damage. 3 on cooldown. That's probably around right. Stamina cost is a little bit high, but not too bad, right? It's very palatable. And then we have this one. Brutal Javelins. This deals moderate earth damage to all enemies, destroy all enemy shields. This is very useful. There are a lot of individuals who do shielding, and it pops up a lot these days. If this will just take down all the shields, it's very, very useful. The rest of the team can just take advantage of that immediately. That's kind of what makes him a little bit on the supporty side, because not only can he shield his own guys, he can actually break the shields of others. So he's not specifically a damage dealer. He's got some damage dealing stuff. I mean, this is a good one. It's a high moderate hit. So, I mean, that's not bad damage at all. But it does have that supporty element to it, which is very useful. Then we have this one. I chose this one over the single target one, may stun. I won't say 100% chance because you know the way it works. Because this one is more damage and it does other things. So this is Enchanted Axe. Deals very heavy special damage, 50% chance of making target bleed, 50% chance of stunning, 50% chance of blinding target, right? So it's got all these 50% chances, but of course, remember, if guard down is on the enemy, which, who knows, maybe a teammate does that, then those are not 50% chances anymore. They're going to happen unless he resists them. But anyway, it's a good, solid, heavy hit. Special damage, going to do damage, and it's a 1-round cooldown. So, I mean, yeah, I like it. Would the guaranteed stun have been nice? Yeah, but you know what? I like this one. Because it could do a lot of stuff, but it also does damage. And then we have this one. Unbreakable Shields. Gives 40% shield to all targets, teammates that is, right? May give damage boost. So this one's going to give a medium shield. It's 40% of health to his own team and gives him a damage boost. So they'll do 50% more damage. There was another one, a single target that does 50% shield and double damage. The double damage did go on for 2 turns though. But I think in terms of just him playing the supporty role, it's better to protect everybody, right? Sometimes something like this can save somebody's life just at the last minute, right? So this is actually pretty good. He's not bad. He's not bad at all. Obviously he's not modern, but for his time, he's got some stuff that's good. He's got the group bleeding. He can take down the shields. And he's got other stuff as well, including shielding his own team. Is he going to be your number 1 Earth guy? Probably not. But you know what? Strategically, he can be important, right? Like I said, if you know somebody is going to be shielding and like, okay, well, that's going to be a problem, you can have him in there. He's going to take the shields down. That can be very, very useful because that can also be very annoying when it happens, As I said, General Atom with his 100% shields, those are really annoying. So if you have somebody who just take them down, pretty useful. And like I said, I have a lot of cells. I can already rank him up. Who knows, after this event is done, we got a little thing going there, I might be able to get him to 110. And if he's 110, he could be very dangerous then. So I'm actually glad I woke him up, and the timing is actually really interesting because, I started doing this. I crafted his egg and then started hatching him, and I'm feeding him up just as an event where you can get pieces of him is up. How about that for luck, huh? Anyway, this is the warrior. He's okay. I would say he's okay to good, right? I mean, he's not a modern one. He's not a Baylor or, Birdgar or something like that, or even now a Narok or something like that. But he's all right. And like I said, if I can rank him up, he might end up becoming pretty dangerous. In terms of him, let me think about that. Probably 2 strengths and maybe... Do I want to go life on him? I don't think so. I guess maybe a support speed. A support speed. He doesn't benefit himself from speed, really. So I'd probably go with support speed to make the team go faster. 2 strengths, though. Definitely 2 strengths on him to make sure he can do more damage. Because, this one here is like moderate damage, like medium down the middle there. This one is pretty high in that area here. And in this one would benefit a lot from strength. So that's kind of what I would go with in terms of him. Anyway, like I said, this is the warrior. He's okay. He's okay. And if I rank him up, he might be better than okay. So anyway, thank you very much for your attention. I really appreciate it. And play games, because games are fun. See ya.